Introducing the Paddy Power World Darts Championships.
Nick, many congratulations. A winning return on the World Championship stage. Just sum up your emotions for us after that.
My favourite word, buzzing. Oh, my mum and dad are here today. It means so much. And I just thought, if I play my tour darts, play the way I've been playing, I've had a good year, best year on PDC tour. If I can play like I can, then I'm going to win. You know, and I think, I don't know what the averages was, but my doubles were really good. Top 20 in first set, under pressure. The 28 in the end of the second set was huge. But I was just absolutely buzzing to win.
And that 170 finish to win at the first of the tournament, what an incredible feeling that must have been.
Oh, yes. I just thought, bugger it, go for it. I just thought, you could go for treble 18 into the treble, you could go for 18 into treble 18. So I thought, just go for it, see what happens. I know he wasn't on the finish, and you know, people have their opinions, but I just thought, just go for it. And it went in, I was like, whoa. I was so happy, buzzing.
And like your fellow countryman Robert Owen, you're here trying to retain your PDC tour card. How does that affect your mindset coming into the tournament?
Well, last time I probably let it get to me, but this time I just, you know, I know I was favourite to win the game, and just play my darts off the floor. I was thinking, have the same prep as do on the floor, and just, I'm the underdog in the next game, so, you know, win or lose, you know, I have a lot of confidence. I have to go back to Q school, but I fancy my chances against Barney, to be honest. You know, if I can, because I'm the underdog at the end of the day, you know, if I can play my darts, I've got a good chance of winning.
And you mentioned the game against Barney. That should be a really special atmosphere, a special occasion on Saturday night.
Exactly. Tomorrow's a big day, obviously Black Friday, and then Saturday. Obviously there's boxing on as well, but Luke Littler follows us, I believe. It isn't the game you all wanted, but yeah, just I know when I'm playing at 7:15. I'm not waiting for a game to finish, so I'll do exactly the same as I did today, get the preparation right, and we both got 3 darts, so we'll see what happens. Thanks.
Nick, congratulations. The atmosphere seems to be electric out there, and you seem to feed off of that. Were you buzzing off the crowd? Yeah,
a little bit. I just ignored him, to be honest. But like it was, I don't know if they were singing the Scottish song at the start, but I don't know if it was the Wales song. But I just tried to just play my own game, to be honest. I did feed off it a little bit, and when it's so loud, you can hear that one person. Sometimes that one person can put you off. But to be honest, I just ignored them and just fed off the noise and just when you're in your own zone. I was in a little bubble, and you know, for most of it, you know, I'm not perfect. You do let it get to you sometimes, and I think I played well. I deserved to win, I think.
Going back to the summer when you won Red Dragon Champion of Champions, how much confidence do you take from that, winning that tournament coming into the back end of this year? Because that's something very special and very hard to win.
Yeah, in the clutch legs now, I seem to be winning a lot more 6-5s this year, and that's where I've improved. Like last year, I lost a lot of 6-5s. Last leg deciders was no good. But the best of 3 at the Championship Champions and against a lot of good players, it was epic really for me. I played really well. Even in the final, I had 104 average. And I followed up the week after having the quarter-final run. A little bit of luck against a few of them, to be fair. You know, I was lucky, but you know, you've got to ride your luck and take your chances. But yeah, my confidence is brilliant. I've been playing awesome in Super League, you know, steady in tournaments, like in Wales, I've been playing really well. So why can't I, you know, do well going forward?
And that fight to keep your tour card, with your back against the wall, do you feel we'll see the best of you in adversity?
Hopefully, yeah. You know, I like being underdog and different things, but I don't know. Saturday night's a different kettle of fish. You know, I've done my first tick box exercise is done. You know, hopefully, you know, I play like I can against Raymond, and if I do, then I really got a chance of beating him. Cheers.
Nick, you said obviously your best season to date as a PDC tour card holder. Can you sort of put your finger on why it seems to have clicked a little bit more this year?
Yeah, I said to Phil in the summer, I'm my own worst nightmare, to be honest. I'm very sociable. Started knuckling down. I sit with the right people now and don't go out. And to be honest, I like a drink, and I stopped doing that now. So I try to give it up altogether, you know, afterwards and different things. And I know that, you know, it's frowned upon, but I sit with the right people. They look after me. My manager's absolutely brilliant. He's got me involved with a sports therapist. We're chatting about acceptance, commitment therapy. Bill Stevens, got to give him a shout out. Absolutely brilliant. I send you today. He's a nutritionist, and I need to lose a bit more weight. If I was to do well this week, then I would lose a lot more weight, and we'll see where we go. But it's very hard. I work full time. I try my best, and I climbing that little ladder, and hopefully I can continue to do it.
You talk about that sort of seeing like a mental coach and the nutrition side of it. Would it be fair to say you're maybe treating it a little bit more professionally?
Yeah, things are professional, and my manager, Will, is absolutely fantastic. I speak to him every day, unbelievable. And it's hard when you're working and you've got a personal life, social life. You try to see your family. My mum's here today for the first time. She had a major stroke 10 years ago. Things happen, But I'm climbing that little ladder, and I'm proud of myself. So.
That Raymond Van Barneveld game, as we said earlier, was a huge occasion. How different are you expecting that night to be to what you had this evening?
Yeah, I'm the underdog now, so I'm going to pressure on me. The pressure's on me to try and retain my tour card, but the pressure is I'm not, like on paper, I'm not going to win that game. But if I can play my A game, I will win that game. However well Barney plays, but that's a big statement to make. But he's already playing Luke Humphries. I watched his interview again with Phil last week. He's not even bothered about who he plays, but he's already playing Luke. And Peter Wright, I don't know what he's on about with the other two, but I've got a task on Saturday night, and if I win, happy days. If I lose, happy days. I've done what I need to do tonight, and I'm looking forward to it. I'll be buzzing on Saturday. I'm relishing the task. It's a big challenge. I'm the underdog.
Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Nick, well done on that win. When you listen to the comments that Raymond made and what Peter Wright made the other day, where he completely written off whether Barney was playing, does that give you more motivation to go out there and prove that you shouldn't be written off?
Yeah, it does. It always does. Look at the guy who played Lamond today. No one knows who he is. I know Lamond didn't turn up, but at the end of the day, all of the 96, the international qualifiers are turning up this year, and next year it'll be even better if he is expanding it to 1-8. So I don't think there's many. I don't know how many games have gone 3-0. I know Callum Ridd's played really well today, and there's been a couple more. But you can't. I was never going to underestimate Stowe Bunce. I know what he did. He just won a tournament in Gibraltar last month. He had a quarter-final at Grand Slam, beating Bunton and Peter Wright. I've beaten a lot of them on the tour. It don't hurt, but it just thinks, okay. Like Aspinall said, people writing him off. You just think, you really want to win you want to win a bit more then. But sometimes you can want to win too much. So I had the right level today, and I got over the line. So.
You mentioned you're working full time as well. We spoke to Mickey Mansell in the Grand Slam, saying that it's been quite difficult when all of the Pro Tours move to midweek. Have you found that a challenge to try and find the right balance between if you're working full time, spending time with your family, but also committing to the Pro Tour? Yeah,
I had to drop a day. So I'm a civil servant. I used to work 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. Bit of overtime on the weekend. I dropped a Tuesday to cover a non-working day, so I didn't have to take so much leave. Otherwise, I'd be doomed. I'd have to make a choice, really, a bit like Ronnie Hybrex. It's more professional in the week because the weekends are more of a party. A lot of the boys. That's my social life is the weekend, so you're in the week. You're more head on. So I appreciate that, but it's hard. I'm on unpaid leave now tomorrow. It was yesterday. I decided to get my head on for this week. So, because I won a bit of money and the prize money, it covers a little bit of it, but it is hard. And I don't think there's more. There's a lot of them that don't work at all, but there is a lot of PDC players who do work that, we turn a blind eye to, really.
Do you feel more pressure then to actually earn money in these tournaments, knowing that you've got to make up for that lost day of work?
No. I got a tidy wage where I am, so I'd say no to that.
Brilliant, Nick. Thanks for your time.
No problem.
Nick, you touched base on Mr. Lee. We had Rashad Sweating, who did a really good number this year. What do you think about the international growth of the game in general?
Oh, it's brilliant. I think they do really well on the World Series. Look, I think, I won't lie, and a lot of people want to play Mr. Sweeting, and he was absolutely brilliant. He played awesome. And I think a lot of them underestimated his ability. They seen the qualifier where it was a little bit of a party atmosphere and things like that. But he was brilliant. He should have been 2-0 up, really, shouldn't he? But a lot of the international qualifiers, they deserve to be where they are, and they're making the game huge. Especially, bunts from America, Lauby's on the tour. It's so hard for them to come over. I'm privileged to be an hour and a half away on the train from London. Who's talking about that with Stowe today? He's travelled, 11, 12 hours, even more, to get here. You know, he comes over for a month at a time. That's a lot of sacrifice. So I'm privileged the PDC is based in the UK, really.
And just last question for you. You mentioned about your mom. I believe I was in the media section taking a look, and she was standing that whole time cheering you on. I don't know if you know that or not.
Oh, bless her, Mrs. K. It's 10 years next month. She had a big stroke, and she said, my dad's a bit reluctant to bring her to the Palace, but we got her here, and can't wait to go and see her, to be honest. Might even cry. Thank you.
Nick, what would it mean to beat Raymond on Saturday to yourself and, of course, your family?
It's been absolutely everything, to be honest. I thought about playing him. I haven't thought about beating him, but you know, my goal now is to beat him. You know, that means I'll probably have 2 more years on the tour, and where I think my A game is at is a top 32 player, and I'm going to expand on that. But I'm just happy to win this game. You know, I've not got my 6 World Championships across both codes. It's not been great. That's my 2nd win, but I think that's my best performance on TV in a World Championship by far, and I'm just proud of myself.
And a message for everyone back at Gwent?
Oh, just thanks for support. It's been ridiculous today. Absolutely phenomenal, and long may it continue.
One.